So guys, it's a Wednesday afternoon. This morning I had some client calls. Tomorrow I got some work. But right now I'm just on a trip with my girlfriend. It's not because we've planned it 2 weeks ago. No, literally this morning we're like, hey, let's go on a trip. And what's really important for me is personal freedom. And with the business we've created, with the business that I've run, we have personal freedom. Both myself, my co-founder. And let's be honest, guys, like the views here are pretty cool, right? So in this video, I will go over the 3 paradigm shifts that I made and that also help our clients make in order to get this type of freedom powered by a business that can just be operated at any time and anywhere in the world. So if once you understand them, once you implement them, you can change how you think about LinkedIn and start making more money with your business as well. So let's go, guys. So guys, we got here to our destination. We're in the Colombian countryside. As you can see, it's nice and sunny. I got my morning coffee, and there are 3 things that I want to discuss with you today before I go on my run. And so I have the running clothes on. But the first thing that made me possible, or that's the first paradigm shift that I made that allowed me to build a business that I'm not a slave to, is the fact that I stopped waiting for things to be perfect and I started moving anyways. So one of the core things that I teach all our clients, especially in the beginning, is when it comes down to like the positioning or the LinkedIn profile or who they help, their offer and all these things, it's that it needs to be directionally right. Like you don't have to have it all figured out. Like my business partner once made this beautiful analogy that you don't figure out your offer sitting in a black room with the curtains closed, right? No, you have a direction on who you help, what problem you solve, and how you deliver it. And then you go to the market. You speak to people, you speak to leads, you speak to prospects, you hop on a few calls, you figure things out, you propose, and people say yes, no, they give you feedback, they go through. And all that stuff just helps you in the process. So, like I said, one of the things that just allows me to move fast when it comes down to LinkedIn, or even now when I'm trying to crack the YouTube code more, is just that I have a direction, I have an understanding, I know what works, and then I just take action, and then I just figure out things along the way. And I know it's one of those cliches, but honestly, like so many of our clients, when they finally decide joining us, after like 3-4 weeks of taking action, they're like, wow, I was stuck on this positioning or offer question for fucking years. I call this like offer paralysis. And one of our recent guys, Alex, after like one session, he was like, damn, I didn't know I was stuck in offer paralysis for so long. So yeah, this is just one thing. Like, sure, you have to have some understanding of where you're going, but you don't have to be perfect because let's be honest, the world is moving so freaking fast. So it doesn't make sense to have a plan and to spend 6 months on the plan, and then when you are about to start the plan, the world has changed, so you have to adjust your plan. So that's number one, guys. The second thing here is that you want to build a system and not just a habit. Like, sure, like I'm a very disciplined person, I have very strong habits, whether in my business and in my personal life. Like I said, I'm about to go on a run in a second, and that's just part of my routine. But it's all part of a system. And what I teach our clients and what allowed me just to be free and have this type of freedom whilst we're making life-changing money is the fact that we've built a system. Like LinkedIn is a system. Like once you understand how the system works, it's just a matter of inputs, right? So you just know, okay, I need to post this type of post, I need to engage with these type of people, I need to send these kind of follow-ups, I need to send these kinds of DMs, and I need to book these types of calls. So it becomes a number of inputs. And by the way, guys, it's hot as shit. It's like 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m. But it's hot. Like it's the Colombian countryside, beautiful freaking weather. Definitely different than the city. But yeah, it's hot. So we'll keep this short for you guys today. But yeah, you want to build a better system and not just a habit. So with all our clients, we focus on stacking these habits. Okay, first, how to lock in your positioning. Then secondly, how to write for inbound. Thirdly, how to start conversations that don't feel salesy. And all these habits together, they form a system. Like hopefully you start to see that through this video, through the rest of my content, that we're in the business of behavioral change, right? All our prospects, all our clients, they come to us and they have certain bad habits, when it comes down to content and LinkedIn and all these things. I need to unlearn that, learn a new habit. And once they learn new habits, they understand that they all fit together and it becomes a system. And this is so true. Like the right system gives you freedom in your business, because what I always tell our clients is that you're a business owner, not a full-time content creator, and we're just using LinkedIn as a way of marketing. So that's that. And then the last thing that I want to share with you guys here is that you don't need more. You don't need more leads. You don't need more offers. You don't need more content even. Like, the fact here is it's very important for you to focus on quality. And I know that sounds cliche perhaps as well, because you're like, hey Jesse, I understand that I need to get to quality, but how do I get there, right? But LinkedIn is just one of those platforms that posting more or testing more, you're just going to confuse the algorithm. So the reason that all of our clients experience more freedom and more peace of mind after they worked with us is because I help them eliminate the noise. 2 or 3 pieces of content types, 1 or 2 messages that work for their specific business, 1 core offer, 1 positioning, 1 way of getting leads, 1 way of closing those leads, and 1 or 2 ways to deliver that. All right, guys, that's that for today's video. So I'll be going for a run. Thanks for watching. If you need some more information on the Authority Figures program, check out the link in the description. And with that being said, I catch you in the next video. Bye.